Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Gretchy, and in this video we're going to do a quick review of the C and G7 chords, and we are also going to do a sing-along to the song Skip to My Lou. So first things first, let's make sure our ukulele is in tune. So just as a reminder, our 4 strings, starting with string 4, this is your G string. String 3 is your C string. String 2, your E string, and string 1, your A string. So please make sure you watch that tuning video and that you're tuning your ukulele to the standard tuning. And again, let me know if you need help tuning your ukulele. We can find some time where we can do 10-minute quick Zoom and I can help you tune it. You can just send me a quick email and we'll find a time to help you get that all tuned. So let's just quickly review our 2 chords, starting with our C chord. Our 3rd finger in the 3rd box on string number 1, your A string, and it will sound like this. And then our fingers for G7, finger number 1 on box 1 on string 2, finger number 2 on box 2 on string 3, and finger number 3 also on box 2 on string 1. Remember, I said this is like our triangle chord because our fingers are making the shape of a triangle. And it sounds like this. So before you even start playing Skip to My Lou, what I want you to do is play each chord 4 times and switch back and forth between the C and the G7, starting really slow. And then you switch your fingers. And once you get comfortable doing it at 1 speed, go a little faster. Until you feel like you can just keep going back and forth without even thinking about it. So that's the first thing I want you to work on. Once you feel comfortable with that, we're going to go ahead and start Skip to My Lou. So looking at your music, it tells you when to play your C chord, and it tells you when to switch to your G7, and it tells you when to switch back to your C. And what you do is you follow those little slashes. The slashes tell you to do 1 downward strum with your thumb for each of those slashes for the chord that you're playing. So for example, the first line of Skip to My Lou starts with your C chord, and there's 8 slashes before you see a G7. So you play your C chord a total of 8 times before you switch to G7. And then the G7 also has 8 slashes, so you'll play that 8 times before you switch to your C. So first study it and count how many slashes you see for each time you switch before you play it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play this 1 time without the words, with just the chords. So starting with C, and I'm going to walk you through it. 1, 2 starts with C 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to C 8 times. 2. Now this time when we switch to G7, we're only going to do it 4 times. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now 4 G7s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now back to C again. Now we're going to stay on C a little bit longer this time, 12 times. 5, 6, 12. Now we switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to C. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 G7s. 1, 2, 3, and end with 4 C's. 3, 4. So that's a good way to start the song. Just do the chords. Don't worry about looking at the words. Just practice how many slashes that you see. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sing along to the song nice and slow so that when you feel comfortable doing the switches from the C to the G7, back to the C, back to the G7 with the appropriate number of slashes, then you can go ahead and try to sing along with the song. Here we go. I'm going to go nice and slow. This will be your goal by the end of the week. 1, 2, ready, go. Lost my partner, what'll I do? Lost my partner, what'll I do? Lost my partner, what'll I do? Skip to my room, my darling. Skip, skip, skip to my room. Skip, skip, skip to my room. Skip, skip, skip to my room. Skip to my room, my darling. So again, you don't have to sing the words until you feel comfortable playing through all of those chords and those chord changes. Adding the words is the very, very last thing that we do. So if you're still having a hard time and you're practicing, send me an email. And again, we can set up a time just for me and you, one-on-one, about 10 minutes. I can help you with the chord changes. I can help you tune. I can help you with singing the words. Anything that you need help with, just send me an email and we'll figure out a time to help you. Have a great week and happy practicing.